Be ready for dictation. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I have great pleasure in taking part in the debate relating to the demands for grants for this Ministry of Home Affairs. The Minister of Home Affairs occupies an important position in the central executive, and the central executive under the Constitution is vested with wide powers. It is because of the wide powers and the unique position under the Constitution that it is able to hold the country united in spite of various diversities of language, religion, and other things. Therefore, this unique position should not be disturbed even when we think of amendment to the Constitution at any time. The Home Ministry had a difficult time during the year. In retrospect, the whole country was in turmoil politically and economically. The articles of consumption were scarce, prices were soaring high, and there was large scale black marketing and smuggling. And in this turmoil, some opposition parties, I do not say all the opposition parties, but some of them, campaign civil disobedience in the whole country from the 29th June and paralyze the government to subvert democracy and the constitution. This act of the opposition cannot be accepted by the present government. Any government worth its name had to prevent it and to take effective steps to bar such a move, and this law, which was proclaimed by the President on the advice of the government, saved the whole country from destruction. It is no good complaining that during the period under review, civil liberties are curtailed, democratic rights are abrogated, and so on. But who is responsible for this? As my friend who has just spoken said, that they were responsible for creating such a situation. Freedom of speech, freedom of realization does not imply unrestrained freedom or unrestrained rights. Where there is a right, there is a duty. Every right has to be exercised in such a way that it does not cause any hardship to the other who has the same right. It is no good complaining, but let us see the results that accrued from this period. There is all around discipline. You now find discipline in the house. All the members are highly disciplined. They are speaking within their limit, and the work is going on according to the schedule. There is no backlog. I am very happy to see that emergency has produced the desired effective effect even on members of Parliament. We have heard with careful attention the statement by the Honorable Minister. It would have been helpful if the Honorable Minister had thought it prudent to give us in advance a copy of the statement which he has just now made. It would have helped us in formulating our own thinking for a discussion of this subject here today, but probably because it was the first time that he was making a statement on foreign policy, he did not consider it necessary to let us have an advance copy. But in future, when the Honorable Minister makes such statements, I would, through you, request him to let us have an advance copy to help us. The statement made by the Honorable Minister does give a fairly clear idea of how he proposes to handle the various matters that concern his charge. I must commend the transition of a leader of the opposition who used to be fairly critical of the policies followed by the Ministry of External Affairs to the position of being in charge of this ministry, handling the foreign relations of the country. I sometimes feel a little jealous of the Honorable Minister because though he may be facing complex and delicate problems in handling our relations with foreign countries as far as this house is concerned, he would normally get our generous cooperation and support. This has been a historical fact that over the last 50 years, generally this Honorable House has extended its fullest support and cooperation to the government in its functioning and handling of the relations of this country. I consider this to be natural because foreign relations are in a sense projection of the self-interest of the country. Surely by a change of government, the interests of the country do not change, and so we are happy that the new government has given this house and the country an assurance that they will pursue the policies that have been the bedrock of the foreign relations of country. There are certain basic fundamental principles which have gone into the formulation of our foreign policy. It is, in a sense, a development of the national movement of the country, of the struggle for freedom. I may point out that it has been this country's endeavor all along to support the freedom movement of various countries in the world of people from colonial rule.